Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett, and my hands is the Starfinder Drift Hackers Adventure Path, the first one for this trilogy, A Light in the Dark by Jessica Catalan. So the Drift crisis continues in crumbling Alluvion, the goddess Triune's city domain within the Drift. The heroes are thrust in the center of tensions between anxious factions at the heart of the Drift crisis catastrophe by agreeing to aid a desperate android priest of Casandalee. The heroes can start to help healing these divides, but first they must curry the favor of a community of ysoki scrappers outside of the dark, a neighborhood where technology doesn't work, that hasn't been touched by light for decades, exploring those murky streets. They confront undead menaces and otherworldly spirits of hatred and anger, eventually restoring light and power to the cursed region and shining further illumination as to the origin of the Drift crisis. It's out now. This is a pretty interesting book, and yeah. So this, sorry, kind of looking at some things. Covers a little bit different, but whatever. So this is for 7th level adventurers. It's a player's guide for the adventure path, advice on making characters perfect for bringing into the Drift Crisis by Joseph Blomquist, and then it's got a toolbox featuring a look at the Alluvion during the Drift Crisis, a treatise on cybernetic enhancements that includes new augmentations and feats for those who use them, a collection of interesting creatures, and a traveling satellite that helps androids live again, and then statistics index for reliable exploratory starship. If you are playing Starfinder and you are going with this storyline, I think this is a pretty solid adventure to kick off of. As I said, there's 3 of them that are out, or will be out, and all come together telling a rather interesting adventure and story. Me flipping through it, like, I don't play Starfinder regularly, but to me it seems like a pretty solid guide and adventure to go on. I have to, I always give Pathfinder credit, or Paizo credit about the Pathfinder, Starfinder stuff, is I think they do a really, really solid job of putting the full package together. Not only do you get the adventure, but you get, a lot of characters, you get a lot of interesting small details, maps, really everything you could use and want to rock and roll and get going. As you can see, there's 3 main chapters within this: the Alluvion Calling, the Long Shot, and then Illumination, and then afterwards there's tech support and then Adventure Toolbox. It references other things within with other books, and it does give you like guides to go check out those books, which is pretty solid. Tech support obviously has new gear, and then you get some cool maps and resources to help your adventure out. As always, you get really cool maps like that. As always, I think it's really solid stuff that Paizo does. I think they put out a good product. It seems like fun. As an outsider kind of looking in, I really think there's a lot of personality, there's a lot of depth to it, and it definitely feels like a fleshed out world to me. Not just what you have to do, but they've clearly put a lot of thought into everything, and gone into some pretty solid detail. So you can get this now. It seems pretty cool. I think seems like a fun Starfinder adventure. You can get your own copy. We've got links underneath this video where you can be able to purchase yours. They'll most likely be affiliate links, so we do a small percentage by doing that as part of the site. So thank you. Of course, I want to thank Paizo for hooking us up with this review copy, and of course, thank you all for watching. If you're into role-playing games, if you're into card games, board games, miniature games, whatever, check us out every single day at boardgametoday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, and TikTok, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling that dice. Yeah, it's a 5, not bad. And get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do right here on video, but you can go and check us out at boardgametoday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos, or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.